Hey guys, it's MandaPanda. I haven't been able to beat this game yet, but I was inspired to make a custom pony, so today we are going to be transforming Applejack into Cuphead. So let's get the pony all prepped for this customization. We used a little bit of acetone to remove the eyes and the cutie mark, and now we're just gonna use some scissors to remove all of the pony's original hair. I'm not the best gamer, I will totally admit that, but I've made it pretty far in the video game, but I keep getting stuck on the 3 mini bosses that you have to defeat before you finally get to the King Dice. So hopefully, eventually, sometime soon, I can actually finish this game. Cuphead and his twin brother Mugman literally have cups for heads. I don't know how exactly that's going to turn out in real life for this custom, so we're just gonna kind of have to see where it goes. This pony's all prepped. Let's get the transformation underway, starting off with a little bit of surgery. We are gonna have to turn this pony's head into a cup, so oh my gosh, we're gonna have to cut the top of the head off.
No ponies were harmed during the making of this video.
I was worried about Applejack, but the doctor said she's a-okay. This honestly looks so creepy. A pony without the top of the head. Oh my gosh. And then we're gonna also have to remove the ears because we need to add a handle to make it look a lot more like a cup and a little less like a pony. Let's roll out a small piece of sucru for the handle and attach it to what's left of the pony's head by simply smoothing it using our fingers. And let's just round that out to make the handle and then smooth out the bottom. Let's put that to the side and let the sucru dry while we start working on Cuphead's body. I have some white nail polish and some black nail polish, but you could always use acrylic paint if you prefer. And we are going to paint the back 2 legs white and the front 2 legs and body black. Let's do 1 coat of white because this polish covers great, and 2 coats of black. While that's drying, we can get back to working on the head. Let's roll out some more sucru for his straw. I'm going to flatten out the end of the straw and then cut about halfway through the sucru so we can put the bend in it. So about halfway through, I'm going to bend it forward and connect it gently using my fingers. Let's see how this looks. Oh yeah, that is like the perfect thickness. It's a little bit too tall, but let's let the sucru dry and we can paint it before we finish trimming that up. I'm just going to mount the head on the end of a paintbrush so that I don't smudge any of the paint job that I'm about to do. I'm gonna put down 1 nice coat of this white nail polish because it just covers so awesome, but if you're using acrylic paint, you might need to do 2 layers. I'm also gonna paint the inside of the cup. That white has completely dried. It is the perfect base for the next color, which is a very subtle and pale shade of gray, and you really need to get that white down so the gray comes out and pops. Once that has completely dried, I'm gonna go ahead and give Cuphead some eyes. They're actually made out of sucru today because I wanted them to have a nice 3D look to them. But if you don't have any sucru or air dry clay, or you just think it's too hard to do it with air dry clay, you could totally just paint the eyes on. Using a blunt tool, go in and redefine the shape of Cuphead's eyes, and I suggest doing this while your sucru or air dry clay is still nice and soft. Once it has completely dried, you can go in and paint Cuphead's eyes, and these eyes are so similar to Bendy's. They're basically like a Pac-Man shape, and we're just gonna fill them in using black acrylic paint. We're also gonna use black acrylic paint paint for his smile. Let's give him one of those mischievous side smiles. That's it for the head. Let's get back to work on the body. That white base color is completely dried. Let's go over it with a nice coat of that subtle gray color for Cuphead's legs. Once that has completely dried, we can go in with some more Sugru for his gloves. Now, these gloves are just like the ones that we made for the custom bendy pony. Let's just lay down a little bit of Sugru at the bottom of the legs and wipe off the excess using the same exact technique we used on the eyes. And let's go ahead and roll out a nice thin piece of Sugru that we can put right at the edge of the white. And that's the perfect looking cuff for his gloves. And the body of this pony just really reminds me of Bendy, so do the eyes. So these characters definitely have a lot in common because we gave Bendy some shoes and now we're going to give Cuphead some shoes, except today we're going to be using some brown Sugru. And let's just attach that using the same technique, smoothing it on with our fingers and trimming off the excess. Cuphead is almost done, but he is missing one of the most important parts of his outfit, his shorts. So let's grab a little bit of red Sugru, wrap a piece completely around his waist, and wrap some smaller pieces around the top of his leg. And then let's just smooth all of this together using our fingers so that we create one solid piece and get rid of all of those lines. Trim away the excess and you can use that for his nose. Let's get the head and the body back together and take a look at the completed custom. Here is Cuphead Pony. How cool did he come out? I actually ended up outlining his eyes so that way it looked a lot more like a cartoon, and that straw just looks so awesome. I left the straw loose inside of the head. I didn't glue it so that way you could still play with it. I was a little creeped out by having to cut off the top of the pony's head, but honestly, this custom came out so amazing, and I'm really glad that we took that chance today. You could totally use this tutorial, make a couple of tweaks, and end up making his twin brother Mugman. If you would like to see a short video on how to make a Mugman pony, give this video a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments below. And that's it for today's custom My Little Pony video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, little pandas. Until next time, bye. You can follow me online to get the latest news and updates. Like my Facebook page, facebook.com/MandaPanda Toy Collector, or follow me on Instagram at MandaPanda Toy Collector. Want to mail me something? Guess what? You can. Mail it to MandaPanda P.O. Box 285 55 Humble, Texas 77347.